The 7th China-Africa Youth Festival, held in Beijing and Shandong province between the 18th and 23rd of April, brought together young African and Chinese scholars and policymakers to share their insights on the development of China-Africa relations. Patrick Obura is the executive assistant in the office of the Secretary General of Uganda's ruling party, the National Resistance Movement, NRM. This was his first visit to the Asian country, and he tells me he's amazed by the accelerated pace of modernization combined with peaceful and inclusive development that China has embraced while building sustainable cities.
What amazes me in Beijing is how organized the cities are. The green belt in every road has got a green belt. That is the mind-blowing thing for me.
It took us 2 hours and 45 minutes to travel from Beijing to Jinan city with the bullet train, traveling at an average of 345 kilometers per hour. Obura says China's rail success story has inspired him.
This mode of transport is very efficient, is very reliable, and very good for our population.
Today, China is home to 2/3 of the world's high-speed rail infrastructure. The country has significantly done more on that front than any other country in the 12 years since its first line opened. It now intends to double the size of its high-speed network in just the next 15 years. Although the first trains were imported or constructed under technology transfer agreements with foreign train manufacturers, Chinese engineers have since taken the lead in the industry. With more high-speed trains in use, travel times across the vast country has fallen. As a result, China's economy has grown and cities have sprung up. Obura was left wondering how Africa can enhance connectivity at such a rapid pace.
You see the traffic we have, for example, in Nairobi, in Kampala. That reduces the productivity of the people. You spend hours to reach your job destination, and here in the bullet train, you're spending minutes to your destination, and therefore you're saving a lot of productive hours.
Mark Semue, a political consultant from Zambia, was impressed with how China has invested heavily in agriculture to ensure food security.
You look at the technological advancement in the agricultural sector, the industrial agriculture parks that are able to meet the demand of the huge population, and also the technology that it is endowed with in various areas.
But more important for Semue is the fact that China has found its own way of developing that revolves around its culture and people.
These are people that have not abandoned their culture. For every visitor that steps a foot in China, they have to showcase where China is coming from, where they are, and how they have developed the country. Look at the magnificent tourist centers that we visited, such as the Thai Mountain.
As the young men and women left China, they had one message for their mother continent. Yes, Africa too can make it if it implements what is required. Enoch Sikolia, CGTN, Beijing, China.